The JHL Draft, we're here for a cracking evening tonight. Lovely to see so many people in the house here. We've got the teams who have settled, the Griffins have joined us as well. Touch later than expected, but they have arrived. We have the Northside Griffins. I'll introduce everyone. We are at Old Eds for the under 14, under 16 and under 18 JHL Draft. It is certainly a big moment in the lives of a lot of these young players as they hope to get picked by one of these 6 JHL franchises. It is an exciting time. The very, very best players in the land will find themselves in one of the JHL sides coming tonight. The tournament dates have been announced. The fixtures are ready to be released as well. That will happen within the space of the next 7 days. First of all, a couple of major thank yous to Old Eds and Dennis for hosting us here at Ed's Cafe. It is a wonderful, wonderful venue to have the JHL Draft. To our sponsors and the people that make the JHL happen, Kano Equipment, Decofern Furniture and Cherry Vehicles are all part of the NPL. The JHL belongs to the NPL, which is a national product and runs across various sporting codes. Our intention with hockey around the country is to expand it and take our product around the country, allowing the very, very best players together. We had the senior JHL final, and what a final it was. For anyone who was there to witness it, one of the very, very best games you will ever see. The Hawks were going up at it and they were entrenched in a game that they believe they should have won quite comfortably. 4-0 up in the game, then got level at 4 apiece. They then went down 6-4, leveled it at 6 apiece, and in the very last seconds there was a goal scored, but ruled to have been off the foot to take it into the 8 seconds. The Hawks then played the 8 seconds and emerged as champions of the men's JHL right at the very end. One of the epic clashes of the JHL. It was so lovely to witness that, and we saw Mr. Sykes himself, Caleb Sykes, who's part of this family and been family with us for so many years, lift the trophy which is in honor of his young son, Maximus Sykes. We've had so many people witness that truly, truly momentous occasion. To all the young players out here, we hope we see you walking in the footsteps of some of the very best players in the world, to get your opportunity on the JHL stage, to get noticed by a number of people around the world. This is your moment and this is your tournament. We're here for you guys to make the event special and allowing you guys to achieve what is truly meant for you. We have over 5 million views over a 90-day period, and it's certainly something that will showcase your talents and take you guys through. I see a number of 14-year-olds sitting at the back of the house here. The under 14 draft will happen first, and the order of events will be the under 14 girls that will take place first. Then the under 14 boys will then proceed with the under 16s and under 18s. I'll introduce the teams in front of me and the franchises that you guys are aware of. We have over this side, the Northside Griffins. Snowy seems to be prepared, and I can tell you one thing, he knows how to win, and he knows how to win titles. His teams are always immaculately presented, and they know exactly how to challenge for a JHL crown. We've got the Mavericks, led by the chaplain. Maldives, if I'm not mistaken, enjoying his time on the beach. While we feel a bit of the Joburg chill, I hope you're enjoying it in the Maldives, and I hope your coaches do you proud as they look to pick the very best under 14 players here tonight. Christian and the Samurais looking to make a bounce. Will look to bounce back and certainly show us what they're about. The new kids on the block, Tapelo. They play with character and are a well-trained unit. I've no doubt they coaches with their stern looks on their faces know exactly who they're looking for here tonight. I believe a few players have already requested to join the superheroes. We'll wait to see who they pick here tonight. The team that has shocked everyone. Chasers, and their teams have been remarkable. They've won back-to-back titles at the senior level and shown us what they're capable of. They have now added a men's crown to their title as well. Something a mere 3 years ago did not look possible. And all credit must go to Nadia and the staff on that side for putting together such a wonderful force. The Josie Warriors, the teams, can we give each franchise a massive round of applause, please? No stranger to the hot seat. He'll be sitting across here reviewing some of the sides. He's just made his way across. We've got Lindsay O'Malley, who's the official auditor on the night. He will make certain that each of the teams have only picked eligible players and are following all of the JHL rules that are in place. Uncle Nish, the most experienced man and the most experienced head, sitting across on the table next to him. As you can see, you cannot buy experience. The man still works with pen and paper, regardless of any artificial intelligence going around. Lorna, the lady, the tournament director, who makes sure that the tournament runs the way that it should. We have a wonderful team of people that sit behind us, and I think that every player that plays in this will experience a world-class product at amateur level. Our aim is always for the kids and always will be for the kids. To the parents out there, we treat your kids as our very own, and our objective is to create an environment in which they can grow and that they can thrive. We do challenge them, we do make it difficult for them. Tournament and what that player is like at the end of the tournament. I can assure you that they are far more mentally mature. They see certain things that others wouldn't due to the pressures created, which are very unique to a JHL. And we'd like our social media platforms, we receive no less than 5 million views. To the parents, you guys are ultimately the true heroes and the reason that the JHL exists. We are here because of your sacrifices and your commitment that you make to these kids. You help us achieve the vision of South Africa does not exist. Without you, the JHL does not exist. To every single parent and guardian from the bottom of my heart and every child that benefits from your love and support to create a better tomorrow, to create a tournament that will far outlive every single one of us sitting here, it is only because of the sacrifices that you guys make. For all the kids that are sitting here and all the staff of the JHL, the franchises, let's please acknowledge every single parent and guardian and give them a massive round of applause, please. Now it's time for the stream is live. We are going live via the JHL Facebook page and the National Premier League YouTube page. The sound is all good, Wayne. If you could just give me an indication that we're all good on that side. Our DJ Nikhil sitting across there. My co-commentator Riyad Flexi Mohammed sitting on that side to assist me as the night goes on. Wayne will make his way through the crowd and do the social media interviews. Lindsay O'Malley has got the retained players list. We'll allow him, we're starting with the under 14 girls, we'll allow him to introduce the players. They've been retained. For those watching, retained players are the players that were pre-signed before the draft. Teams are allowed to build their squads around these players, and Lindsay O'Malley will give us that, to which we'll then go to Lance, and he'll give us an introduction of some of the key figures in the retained players list. Over to you, Lindsay O'Malley.
Thank you, Zad, and welcome to everybody here to the draft. We've got a full house of retained players in this section, which means all teams have opted to retain, gain, transfer, and obviously players playing up of 8 players per team. So we'll start with the Griffins. They've got Gina Boyle, Eva Afke, Benola Lebona, Sipasihle Mavundla, Kaylin McDowell, Ofuna Ramatuba, Ayana Tsoka, and Madison Eitamolan. We go to the Mzansi Hawks. They got Sienna Corneli, Gabriella Hong, Mariam Kaka, Carrie Cup, Ashley Kuhn, Bella Meyer, Rachel Walsh, and Kaylee Westcott. The Eastside Mavericks have decided to retain Mia Bass, Madeline De Beer, Madison Gross, Henry Haycock, Linka Lamprecht, Molly Langepot, Liana Mini, and Lee May Swanepoel. If we go to the Orange Army, they've got Taylor Casanovas, Pierre Forsyth, Jamie Montgomery, Danielle Robinson, Gemma Roots, Lamie Sadat, Ava Tennyson, and Mabali Tisofulara. Then the superheroes, they've got Kari Dreyer, Nia Durant, Sarah House, Kaylee Hoffman, Ashley Lang, Taslin Naidu, Jenemy Pretorius, and Mika Pretorius round up the superheroes. And then last but certainly not least, the Josie Warriors, they've got Mila Botma, Madison Krushank, Zoe Unison, Beulah Srinawalt, Jaden Hall, Linka Human, Henry Peterson, and Lalita Twala.
Thank you so much for that. That's your very Lance, who's just recently become a dad. I want to just put the hockey stick in the young man's hands already. Lance, if you could just give us some of the names that you recognize there, and tell us a little bit about their talents, please.
Yeah, the 14 girls section, I think they should look out for two from the Orange Army, Ava Tennyson, Danella Robertson, and then a bright and up and coming under 13 in the Eastside Mavericks of Mia Bass. Plenty of stories about her and seen plenty of videos of her on Instagram. The Hawks are looking quite strong with their retained players in Mariam Kaka. One definitely to look out for. She transferred from the Northside Griffins to the Hawks just recently. Rachel Walsh, a Saints girl that's been scoring quite a lot of goals for them. And then obviously the Griffins have their 5 game players, and out of all 5 of them, they all 5 are to be looked at in this edition of the JHL.
Thank you so much for that, Lance. It certainly is a very, very talented group. Are there any other 14 girls sitting in the house today? We've got a young lady, we've got a couple of young ladies. Now, if you guys can come forward for me, please. Let's give them a round of applause to make their way up and ask them to give themselves a little bit of introduction here as they come on to the JHL stage. I'll line up on my right hand side, please, ladies, if you can. What's your name, young lady? Nina, what's your surname? Because these teams need to hear nice and clearly. Gamble Grant. And what position do you play? Which school are you at? And the 14A. Anything you'd like to say to them before we're heading to the draft?
I was
3 times a week, certainly no stranger. Do you enjoy pressure? You're a bit nervous for tonight? We wish you all the best. Say your name one more time for everyone listening out there. That's Nina. Can I get a round of applause for Nina? She makes her way back to the next guy. What's your name, ma'am? Megan, what's your surname? Hutchinson. And which school do you go to? Barton Group. And what position do you play? Centre back in the first. The first team at Barton Group. And the 14A. And the 14A. Any message you want to give to any of these franchises out there today before we're heading to the draft? You can do this. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome to speak in Afrikaans if it's a wish. It's all good. Message from you. She's nice and confident, a defender. No one's going to get past you, right? Let's get a round of applause. Say your name one more time. Megan Hutchinson. Let's get a round of applause for Megan. Next lady up. What's your name, young lady? Melissa Forster. Which school do you go to? Assumption Convent. Which position do you play? Any links or forward. Are you excited for the JHL draft? What would you say your best memory on a hockey ice would be?
probably last year JHL we came second.
And you want to get picked again this year. Alright, say your name one more time. Melissa Forster. Let's get a round of applause for Melissa Forster, please. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. To each of the franchises sitting out there, everyone has a mic on their table. The mic can be switched on when you're about to say the player's name that you will pick. Anyone watching us live, make sure you put your name in the comment section. Tell us a little bit about yourself. I will certainly make sure that these franchises hear exactly what you're about. The nerves are about to commence now. The way that the matrix is made up of is that the team that finished last will go first. The defending champions will then have their pick at the end of the round. We'll go through until each of the teams have completed this squad. Let's go, Ali. How many players in the under 14 girls squad, please?
The total of 18 must be completed.
18 in the under 14 girls. 8 have been picked already, correct? 8 have been pre-signed. Teams, here we go. Each team, yes, ma'am.
Do we have to have 2 goalkeepers, or can we have 17 players and 1 goalkeeper? Which would mean we'd have 6 players on the bench instead
I will
of...
go to Lorna to give us a breakdown of that, please. Lindsay, you can give Lorna the mic if she could just answer that question. Guys, there is a mic on there so everyone can hear what you're saying.
That is allowed, yes. You don't
Okay,
have
so
to
I
have
can
two
have 6
goalkeepers,
players
so we
and a
have changed
goalkeeper on
it.
my bench.
Yeah, change for JHL. Yeah.
Thank you so much. And we do play in chuckers, just in case anyone was wondering. 4 chuckers is what we have, and it goes down to an 8 seconds. Mr. Chaplin smiling there. Surprised you guys are going first in the girls section, Mr. Chaplin. We'll have to have a chat about that a little bit later. Here we go. Each team on the clock for 10 seconds. Mavericks, you've got the first pick. Manae Boyson. We'll wait for the auditor to give us the approval. Manae Boyson. Congratulations to Manae Boyson. You are the first pick for the Eastside Mavericks. Josie Warriors, your pick first round. Sunay Kutsia is the call. Sunay Kutsia. Approved for the Josie Warriors. Griffins, your pick first round. Lily De Freitas. Lily De Freitas approved for the Griffins. Superheroes, your pick round 1. Madison Ives is the call. Madison Ives for the Heroes completed. Mzansi Hawks, your pick round 1.
Isabel Grunefeld.
Isabel Grunefeld is the call. Isabel Grunefeld approved. Central Summarize, your pick round 1, please.
Anzaret Strauss.
Anzaret Strauss is the call. Anzaret Strauss. We'll wait for the approval in round 1. That is the first round completed. The defending champions completed the first round and it went quite swimmingly. Into round 2 we go. Central Summarize, you first up, round 2. Yakulin in Glovo. Yakulin in Glovo approved for the Orange Army. Hawks, your pick round 2. Kukle Sutole is the call. Kukle Sutole is the call for the Hawks. Superheroes, your pick round 2. Melissa Foss, is she sitting here today? Yes. Melissa Foss, congratulations. At the end of this round, Melissa Foss, I will get you a poster after this round is completed. Melissa Foss, the first pick of the Superheroes in round 2. Griffins, your pick round 2. Neo Tortella, the call for the Griffins, approved. Warriors, your pick round 2. Miyandi Fenter, approved for the Josie Warriors. Mavericks, your pick round 2. Lexi Pazis is the call. Approved. Into the Hawks we go for round 3. Rafael Kogela, I believe it is, Lindsay.
Say the next. K-G-W-E-L-E, and her name is
Rafael is approved for the Hawks. Summarize your pick in round 3. Liesel DeVet approved for the Summarize. Griffins, your pick round 3. Alicia Vargas is the call. Alicia Vargas for the Griffins. Alicia Vargas approved. Mavericks, your pick round 3.
Alicia Vargas. Not Sylvia Vargas. Alicia Vargas.
We're just checking on the list here for Alicia Vargas.
Alicia Vargas.
The list says Sylvia Vargas.
We'll having a look at this. Is it Alicia or Sylvia? We wait to have confirmation passed on the auditor's side for the Griffins in round 3. While they are checking that, I think it is important to note that they are...
The second name is Sylvia.
Alicia Vargas approved. Alicia Vargas approved in round 3 for the Griffins. But as I was saying, there are a number of players that have registered for the JHL. What we have done this year is we've teamed up and we said that for all players based on the respective age groups that are not selected here tonight, we will create an opportunity for them to play in the JHL Division 1. That's for all players who may miss out on selection here tonight. So if you do not hear your name, do not despair. There may be a second opportunity for you in the JHL Division 1, and those squads will be announced next week. We go to the Mavericks in round 3. Lumay Brunk is the call. Lumay Brunk. Approved for the Mavericks. Josie Warriors, your pick, round 3, please.
Olivia Safontaine.
Olivia Safontaine is the call, and that one is approved. Sporting Suberos, your pick, round 3.
Kayla Kotze.
Kayla? Kayla Kotze is the call. Kayla Kotze. Approved. Into round 4 we go. Heroes, you get to go again. Can I speak a little bit louder than that, please? Labina is the Keto Labina, the call for the Heroes. Congratulations to Keto Labina. Griffins, your pick, round 4.
Caitlin Johnson.
Caitlin Johnson is the call. The Mavericks don't look too impressed with your call there, sir. She goes to the Griffins. Josie Warriors, your pick.
Kylie Dugmore.
Kylie Dugmore is the call. Kylie Dugmore. Alright, give me 1 second. If you could just check on the sound, please, Wayne. If you could just check on the sound, maybe it's all working fine on your side. Alright, all good. Maybe they should just check the Wi-Fi connection in certain areas. We'll certainly have a look at that. So where were we, Lindsay?
We were about round 4 for the Warriors. We need to go to the
Mavericks,
Mavericks.
round 4, your pick, please.
Abigail Brits.
Abigail Brits. Abigail Brits, the call for the Mavericks. Central Summarize, your call, please.
Just to double check that it's called a picture.
Yes, I've taken it.
Yes, the Hawks are up and about.
Rebecca Hitchie.
You have to say that again.
Rebecca Hitchie.
Rebecca Hinchy for the Summarize in round 4. Approved. Hawks, your pick, round 4.
Megan Hutchinson.
Megan Hutchinson, congratulations to Megan Hutchinson. She is here today, so she is the lady who has got a pick. Megan, we will give you a poster at the end of the round as well. Megan Hutchinson in round 4. Josie Warriors, you get to go in round 5, please.
Mary Ann Manakore.
Mary Ann Marikone. Mary Ann Marikone is the call. Approved for the Warriors. Hawks, your pick, round 5.
Oh my goodness, please excuse my pronunciation. Letewe Kasele.
Etelwe Kasele, I believe it is.
G with the G.
Kasele.
G-A-S-E.
Kasele will play for the Hawks. Summarize your pick in round 5.
Nala Shabola.
Nala Krapola.
Surname?
Spell the surname first, please.
Shabola. Hlabola.
Bolwa. Nala is approved for the Summarize. Heroes, your pick, round 5.
Abby DeToy.
Abby DeToy. And that one is approved for the Heroes. Mavericks, your pick, round 5.
Nina Campbell Grant.
Nina Campbell Grant, approved for the Mavericks.
She's here.
She's here as well. Let's get a round of applause for Nina Campbell Grant. We'll get your poster at the end of the round as well. Congratulations. We now go to the final pick of round 5. That belongs to the Griffins.
Alicia Pascal.
Alicia Pascal. Alicia Pascal, approved. Into round 6 we go. Griffins, you get to take us up.
Grace Lewis.
Grace Lewis is the call. Grace Lewis. Happy with that is the auditor. Heroes, your pick, round 6.
Victoria, surname very difficult. Rheaeny.
Ihani. Victoria, very difficult surname. Apparently, let's I don't know if she's on the list, eh?
Father's surname? Okay, happy.
Give us the surname, Lindsay.
Ayani.
Ayani. Victoria Ayani, congratulations. I'm sure Lindsay and the commentators will have a wonderful time pronouncing that surname as the JHL comes around. Mavericks, your pick in round 6.
Caitlin McGill.
Caitlin McGill is the call. Caitlin McGill for the Mavericks. Central Summarize, your pick round 6.
Mabinti Koma. Mabinti Korma. K-O-R-M-A.
Mabinti Korma is the call for the Summarize. Mabinti Korma. Hawks, your pick round 6.
I'm sorry, I've got another pronunciation here. Sashiyama Maruleni.
Sashiyama Marileni. Sashiyama Marileni is the call, and that one is approved by the Hawks in round 6. Warriors, your pick round 6.
Kezia Maritz.
Kezia Maritz is the call. Kezia Maritz approved. 7 we go. Mavericks, you first up.
Olivia Vessela.
Olivia Vessela is the call. Olivia Vessela, and that one is approved. Josie Warriors, your pick round 7.
Carla Steenkamp.
Carla Steenkamp is the call. Carla Steenkamp approved. Griffins, your pick round 7.
Kiara Lavita.
Kiara Lavita. Kiara Lavita for the Griffins.
Okay, Kiara Lavi.
Kiara Lavi. Approved for the Griffins. Kiara Lavi. Sporting Superheroes, your pick round 7, please.
Cameron Ray.
Cameron Ray is the call for the Superheroes, correct? Cameron Ray, congratulations to you. You'll be playing for the Sporting Superheroes. Mzansi Hawks, your pick round 7.
Maxine Kirk.
Maxine Kirk for the Hawks. Maxine Kirk. Central Summarize, your pick, please.
Kiana, and the surname is F-O-N-S-E-C-A.
Kiana, I'll wait for the pronunciation of the surname from Lindsay.
Kiana Fonseca.
Kiana Fonseca is the call for the Summarize to complete round 7. Congratulations to Kiana Fonseca. Into the penultimate round we go. If you haven't heard your name, put it in the comment section so that these franchises can be aware for you. Are there under 14 girls still in the house here waiting to hear their names called up? 2 rounds to go. All the girls in the house taken already. Into round 8 we go. Alright, Lindsay? Into round 8, 3 rounds to go. I'll be corrected. Summarize, you first up.
Aria Governor. Aria Governor.
Aria Governor is the call. Aria Governor for the Central Summarize. Approved. Hawks, your pick, round 8.
We'll take Christy van der Merwe.
Christy van der Merwe is the call. Christy van der Merwe. Approved. Sporting Superheroes, your pick, round 8.
Lisa Marie Jansen van.
Lisa Marie Jansen van Rensburg. Lisa Marie Jansen van Rensburg to the Sporting Superheroes. Griffins, your pick, please, round 8.
Lola Munoz.
Lola?
Munoz.
Lola Munoz. Lola Munoz, the call for the Griffins, approved. Josie Warriors, your pick, round 8.
Lindy Pugh. P-I-O is her surname.
Lindy Pugh. Lindy Pugh is the call. P-I-O. Congratulations to Pugh. You'll be playing for the Josie Warriors. Mavericks, complete round 8 first, please. Mianay Comfort. Mianay Comfort is the call. Mianay Comfort approved. Round 9. Hawks, you first up. Any tongue twisters first this time round?
Here we go one. Mabinti Karomi.
Babinti Karoni.
She's with the Samurai.
She's with the Summarize, and we've lost the first one. That's the first
Okay.
stumble on the day.
Kayla Kotzer.
Caleb Kotzer.
Caleb Kotzer with the superhero.
Caleb Kotzer. Hawks, we're going to have to come back to you. Summarize across to you, round 9.
Grace Lewis.
Grace Lewis is the call.
With the Griffin.
Ooh, teams are stumbling in the penultimate round here. We'll give you one more go.
Tehofatso Maloi.
Sehofatso Maloi, the call for the Summarize. Alright, Griffiths, your pick, round 9.
Mia Salmon.
Mia Salmon.
Salmon, like the fish.
Mia Salmon, correct, approved. Mavericks, your pick, round 9.
Tamika Senecal.
Samika Senecal is the call. And we go to the Josie Warriors.
Genevieve Kukumud.
Genevieve Kukamur for the Josie Warriors. Genevieve Kukamur, Sporting Superheroes, your pick, round 9.
Rebecca Henchy.
Rebecca Henchy. Rebecca Henchy is the call by at the Summarize. We'll give you one more goal, Superheroes. Gabby Smith. Am I correctly? Now one is approved. Before I go back to the Hawks in round 9, Lance, there's a few comments on the social media pages where players put in their names down. If you could read a couple of those names out for us, just to give some of the franchises an indication. Over to Lance.
Okay, just a few names that are here in the comments. Danica Duplessis under 14 girls. Kayla De Brain, also 14 girls. Georgie Darling, Ava Kutson, Naomi Mpurime, Mene Mutong, Sina Mukona, Lanique Swartz.
Quite a few names there, Lance.
Yeah, there's quite a lot. There's quite a few girls who want to play under 14.
Have a look at the comment section on the social media pages. If you stuck over to the Hawks, we go, round 9. Sohail looking pretty in pink.
Almi Wolf.
Almi Wolf is the call. Almi Wolf. Approved for the Hawks. Into the final round we go. Keep putting your names in the comment section. Heroes, take us away.
Pasitana Magamba.
Basitana Magama. Basitana Magama is the call for the Heroes. Approved. Griffiths, your final pick of the under 14 girls.
Nina Villiers.
Nila Falyun. Approved for the Griffins. Well done to the Griffins. An excellent round, I believe. Josie Warriors, your pick.
Shailen Potgieter.
Shaylin Potgieter. Shaylin Potgieter, approved. Well done to the Warriors as well. Mavericks, your pick.
Gina Boyle.
Gina Boyle. Gina Boyle is the call. The Mavericks are the least tongue twisters of the night so far. Gina Boyle. She's by the Griffins, one of the retained key players. Danica Duplessis, the final call for the Mavericks. Danica Duplessis is approved. Summarize your final pick, please.
Olivia Vessel.
Olivia Vessel is the call. Olivia Vessel, the call for the Summarize. Not approved. We'll come back to the Summarize. Hawks final pick of the round, please.
Amelie Kloppers.
Amelie Kloppers is the call. Amelie Kloppers. Summarize, back to you for the final pick.
Was that approved? Sorry.
Yes.
Thank you.
You can go to the auditor. Each of the teams, you need to go across to the auditor's table in the next 5 minutes. Get the team signed off. Congratulations to everyone who's been selected. To the girls who are here tonight and have had their names called up, we'd like you to come forward. We've got a poster for each one of you to give away. Parents, you're more than welcome to come forward and take a couple of pictures with your girls as well. To those that were not selected, do not despair. There will be a JHL Division 1. Thank you everyone for joining us for the under 14 girls. We're back in 7 minutes for the under 14 boys. settle down. We're about to get going with the under 14 boys, please. The under 14 boys JHL draft about to come up. We had an interesting under 14 girls draft here. And the teams will now settle down as we're about to get going for the boys draft. Snowy, he looks pretty much prepared and he looked ready to claim a couple of JHL titles. Josie Warriors, maybe just ask you guys to settle down, please, as we get ready to go. Mzansi Hawks, we'll need you back at your table, please. Mzansi Hawks. A couple of people have traded places over the years, as we've seen. Some of the coaches have moved franchises. And sporting superheroes. All in place. Lindsay O'Malley, we're almost ready to go. Alright, Lindsay O'Malley, if you can give us the under 14 boys, this is your moment. Are there any under 14 boys in the house here today? We've got a couple of them. We're first going to do the under 14 boys retained players. Lindsay O'Malley, over to you.
Yeah, thanks so much, Leah. We'll start with the Griffins, the Northside Griffins, as they've got 8 in that category. Skitter Basson, Samuel de Villiers, Katron Clare, Dire, Aaron Mati, Joshua Smuts, Yannick Steinman, Swen Van Essen, Elijah Young wraps up the Griffins. Then we go to the Hawks. They've got Levi Gratis, Noah Janssen, Caden Kruger, Rafael Ramar, Daniel Sato, Bindula Sivada, and Abri van Jaarsveld. We go now to the Eastside Mavericks. They've got Owen Griffiths, Gary Cardi, Braden Kuchelenberg, Xander Ledallis, Kamagera, Connor McMiniman, Santiago Vieira, and Caden Watridge. That wraps up the Mavericks. And then we go to the Samurais. They've got Dylan Buckley, Logan Divani, Caden Edwards, Peter Maiden, Oratile, Masekhala, Michael Muller, Ungo Nondumo, Scott Fenter, and that's the Samurais. We go now to the superheroes. They got Bokan, Opape, Lesedi Mafolo, Clelo Nhlapo, Lefuza, Leguati, Franco Westhuizen, Lekolonolo Ramapakaela, Oliver Westermeyer, and Christopher Westermeyer. That tested me a bit. When we go now to the Warriors, they got Matthew Anderson, Leighton Portma, Brent Hedra, Sipa Khoba, Kieran Morgan, Cheslin Motor, Zay Thompson, and JL Fenter wraps up the Warriors.
Thank you so much, Lindsay O'Malley. I'm going to give over to Lance now. He can give us an indication of some key players to watch in the under 14 boys section.
Guys, if you just go to the transfer list from the under 14 boys, Mikhail Muller joins the Central Samurais from the Northside Griffins. We've got Zay Thompson, who's left the Hawks to join the Josie Warriors. We've got Brent Hedra, who's left the Central Samurais to join the Warriors. We also have Samakelo Ramapela, who's left the Hawks to join the Sporting Superheroes. Somebody that should be looked out for is clearly Franco Oosthuizen, who's under 13 who's playing for the Superheroes under 14 team, so he must be somebody to look out for. And then we've got Matt Anderson, who's joining the Josie Warriors from their under 13 team. And finally, Caden Edwards, who's joining the Central Samurai. So we've got those 3 under 13s that are playing up, and they should be something to look out for.
Thank you so much there, Lance Lowe. And just a bit of information going around, there have been a number of registrations and a lot of interest in the JHL draft. For all of those that do get selected on the night, we wish you all of the best. But to those that do not get selected, we are all about creating opportunities, all about creating an environment in which you can thrive and showcase your talent. As I've mentioned throughout the night, we receive over 5 million views across a 90-day period. So if you do not get selected tonight, do not despair. There will be the introduction of a JHL Division 1, and news of that will follow over the course of the next week. To the under 14 boys that are sitting in the house here tonight, may I please ask you guys to be upstanding and come forward for us. Let's give these young boys a round of applause as they're about to come and introduce themselves to us here. Camera might have to adjust itself for this young man from Helpmaker. What's your name, sir?
Cullen.
Cullen, you got to say your surname as well.
Van Jefferson.
Cullen van Deventer. You got to Helpmaker.
Yes.
Under 14As.
Yes.
What position do you play?
Goalkeeper.
Go. Say that again.
Goalkeeper.
Can you reach the top corner?
No.
But you make sure the ball don't go past you.
Yes.
What colour pads do you have?
Pig.
So we got a goalkeeper. He's 7'2", and he also wears the colour pink. Would you like to play for the Mzansi Hawks by any chance?
I don't know.
He doesn't know. Right, say your name again so that everyone can hear you.
Cullen van Jefferson.
Definitely one of the more colourful characters around. Let's give him a round of applause as he goes back to his place. Here's the next man up. What's your name, sir?
Colin Winnan.
Colin Woolen. Which school do you go to?
Was out, oh God.
Also Helpmaker. Also under 40 days.
Yeah.
What position do you play?
Forward or link?
Forward or link? Now I've got to ask this question. Have you ever played against your partner on that side? The goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Have you scored past him?
Easily.
You're not giving him much of a chance here, but alright. And what's the most goals you've scored in a game?
2.
Say your name again first.
Colin Winnan.
Colin Willis, there you go, from Helpmaker under 40 days. Next man up, what's your name, sir?
Leonard Schulze.
Leonard Schulze. Which school do you go to?
Alpaca.
Helpmaker got no school tomorrow, I'm assuming. What position do you play?
Link or back?
Link or back, and are you hoping to make one of these sides here?
Yes, I really want to make one of these sides, and it's my dream to play JHL.
It's his dream to play JHL, the franchises. Do you believe you've got the ability to go on and win a JHL title?
Yes, I think so.
I like the confidence. Say your name again first.
Leonard Schulze.
Leonard Schulze, whose dream it is to play in the JHL. We hope we can make that dream a reality here tonight. Come forward for me, sir. What's your name, please?
Leon Oosthuizen.
Leon Oosthuizen, also from Helpmaker.
Yes.
Alright, Helpmaker Albania. What position do you play?
Goalie.
Goalie. Both of you in goals. Who's the better goalkeeper?
I don't know. I played on the 16s.
Are you in under 16 section? Alright, we wait forward. And what's Helpmaker's best result? If I had to ask you that question, what's the best result Helpmaker have achieved in the last hockey season?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure. Say your name again first, loud and proud.
Leon Oosthuizen.
Leon Oosthuizen. Let's give him a round of applause, please. Right, into the JHL draft we go. Each team has got 10 seconds to make a call and we move forward. A position that the Orange Army is not generally used to. Their name is up first here in the matrix. Central Summarize, start us off.
Lemo Musala.
Lemo Mossa. Lemo Mossa, approved by the auditor. Griffiths, your pick, round 1.
Neelan Hopman.
Neelan Hopman. Neelan Hopman, Griffins. Neelan Hopman, Griffins. Neelan Hopman for the Griffins. Hawks, your pick, round 1. Aiden Quinn is the call. Aiden Quinn. Approved for the Hawks. Superheroes, your pick, round 1.
Telaki Chikosha.
Talaki Chigosha.
Telekai Chikosha.
Telekai Chigosha.
Telekai.
Tendekai. Tendekai Chigosha for the Heroes. Approved. Tendekai Chigosha. Mavericks, your pick, round 1. Oyama Mashele. You guys allowed to get closer to Mr. Hillock on that side. You're now one team. I know you've been opposition for many a year, but you guys are one team now. You're allowed to get a little bit closer than that. First pick approved. Say the name again first, please. Oyama will go to the Mavericks. Congratulations to Oyama. You'll play for the Mavericks. Warriors, complete round 1 first.
Llewellyn Kleinans.
First name?
Llewellyn.
Llewellyn Kleinans. Llewellyn Kleinans for the Josie Warriors. Warriors, you get to go again first, please. Round 2.
Luke Enema.
Luke Edema.
Enema.
Enema. Luke Enema approved for the Warriors. Mavericks, your pick, round 2. Liam Lotter. Liam Lotter for the Mavericks. Superheroes, your pick, round 2. Ashton October. Ashton October. Approved for the Heroes. Hawks, your pick round 2.
Tyler Palmer.
Tyler Palmer is the call. Tyler Palmer, approved for the Hawks. Griffins, your pick round 2.
Michael Kalesa.
Michael
Kalesa.
Galessa. Michael Galessa is the call for the Griffins. Michael Galessa. Kalesa. Kalesa. Michael Kalesa, approved for the Griffins. Summarize complete round 2. Owen Duplessis. Owen Duplessis is approved. Into round 3 we go. Mavericks, you first up. Peter Verster is the call. Peter Verster, approved. Josie Warriors, your pick, round 3.
Leonard Schultz.
Leonard Schultz. Is he here? Leonard Schultz, stand up, let's give him a round of applause. Leonard Schultz, it is green to play in the JHL. At the end of the round, we'll give you a poster as well. You'll be playing for the Josie Warriors. We'll get you a poster at the end of the round here. Mzansi Hawks, your pick, please, round 3.
Adebayo Gabado. Gabadebo.
Gabadebo is
GBAD.
GBAD. Gabadebo, approved for the Mzansi Hawks in round 3. Summarize, your pick, round 3.
Luke Bester.
Luke Bester is the call for the summarize. That one is approved. Griffins, your pick, round 3.
Kyle Smuts.
Kyle Smuts is the call. Kyle Smuts, approved for the Griffins. Sporting Superheroes, your pick, round 3.
Henrik Vogel.
Hendrik Vogel. Hendrik Vogel is the call. Hendrik Vogel, approved for the Heroes. Heroes, you get to go again, round 4, please. Dean Palmer. Dean Palmer is the call, and it is approved for the Heroes in round 4. Mzansi Hawks, your round 4 pick, please.
Ross Anderson.
Ross Anderson. Ross Anderson, approved for the Hawks. Griffins, your pick, round 4.
Braden
Braden Kuchelenberg, I believe. Is he retained by the Mavericks? So you're not going to get that one. Just because you couldn't say the surname. Alright, Griffins, let's try again. Richard Fourie. Richard Fourie, the call, approved for the Griffins. Summarize, your pick, round 4.
Sawana Mugatsa.
Tawana Mugatsa. Tawana Mugatsa, approved for the summarize. Josie Warriors, your pick, round 4.
Lesedi Mofolo.
Lesedi Mofolo. Lesedi Mofolo for the Josie Warriors. Lesedi Mofolo. Not finding it up the list just yet.
I think it's
Mofolo.
He is retained. Doug has come in to keep an iron fist on things there. You might not be here.
Cameron Hope.
Cameron? Hope. Cameron Hope is approved. Just a note, Megan's on your right, Doug's on your left. Don't get another one wrong, please. Mavericks, your pick. Wynand Willemse is the call. Wynand Willemse approved. And that will complete round 4. Into round 5 we go. Griffins.
Liam Oakham.
Liam Oakham. Liam Oakham for the Griffins. Round 5. Approved. Mavericks, your pick. Round 5. Nathan Bosch is the call. Nathan Bosch. Approved for the Mavericks. Josie Warriors, no pressure.
Eden Paul.
Eden Paul. Eden Paul. Approved. Pressure relieved for the Josie Warriors. Sporting Superheroes, your pick, round 5. Dylan Reese. Dylan Reese, the call for the Heroes. Summarize, your pick, round 5.
Simeon Kleinhans.
Simeon Kleinhans. Simeon Kleinhans, approved. Hawks, complete the round first, please.
Ezekiel Camper.
Ezekiel Camper. Ezekiel Camper, the call for the Hawks. Approved. Into round 6 we go. Hawks, take us away.
Rico Kutsia.
Rico Kutsia, the call for the Hawks. Rico Kutsia, approved for the Hawks. Heroes, over to you.
Jaden Marks.
Jaden Motts. Jaden Motts, the call for the Heroes. Jaden Motts. Jaden Mars. is the call. Jaden Marks is approved for the Heroes. Central Sunrise, your pick, round 6.
Jordan Trompeter.
Jordan Trompeter. Approved. Trompeter to play for the Sunrise. Josie Warriors, your pick, round 6.
Odarile Msagala.
Oratile Msagala.
MSA. Odarile.
Odarile.
MSA GALA.
Taken by the Sunrise. The clock ticks. The pressure mounts. The face goes red.
Callum van Deventer.
Callum van Deventer. You're going to be wearing the colours of the Jersey Warriors. Congratulations. We'll give you a poster at the end of these picks. Jersey Warriors, Doug is looking at his phone quite interestingly there in round 6. We go to the Mavericks, please. Gustav Jones. Gustav Jones approved for the Mavericks. Griffins, your pick.
Gustav Kruger.
Gustav Kruger. Gustav and Gustav in quick succession. Approved both on both occasions. Into round 7 we go. Central Sunrise, over to you. Meringful Yun in round 7 to the Sunrise. Griffins, your pick, round 7. Juan from Breda, approved for the Griffins. Hawks, your pick, round 7. Rikus de Bruin is the call. Rikus de Bruin for the Hawks. Superheroes, your pick, please.
Janru Mieren
is approved. Janru Mieren for the Heroes. Mavericks, your pick, round 7. Riley Gilbert is the call. Riley Gilbert approved. Warriors, your pick, round 7.
Maredi Letsoalo.
Maredi Let's Swallow approved for the Josie Warriors, please. Warriors, you've been so good, we get to give you another go. Hendrik Buertas is the call. Hendrik Buertas approved. Mavericks, your pick, round 8. Louis Buerta, that's down the road. Louis Buerta. Yes, approved. Superheroes, your pick, round 8. Andreo Bartlett. Andreo Bartlett is the call. Yes, Bartlett.
Is he on the list?
We've got an Alexi Bartlett, if that's the player you're looking at. Alexi Barquette we've got. Barquette is the one you want? You sure? Alright, Warriors pressure's off you. It's all on the Heroes now. Barquette is the pick.
Alexi Barquette.
Yes, Alexi Barquette, Heroes. Across to you, we've given it to you. Hawks, your pick, please. Furlonger, smiling. Keegan Kruger, the call for the Mzansi Hawks. Keegan Kruger approved. Griffins, your pick, please.
Bokan Selepe.
Bokan Selepe, approved for the Griffins. Summarize, complete round 8.
Luca
Muller is the call. Luca Muller is the call for the Summarize. MU, eh? Yeah, Muller. Not on the list. Not on the list. Summarize. You're going to have to go again there. Joshua Oosthuizen approved. Into the penultimate round we go. I know there might be a couple of boys sitting in who haven't heard their names yet. If you're in the house and you haven't heard your name, please be upstanding. Up you go. Say your name again. Colin Winnan. What position? Say your position again. Forward and link. Colin Winnan. And your name at the back, sir. Are you under 14 or under 16? Under 14. Say your name again. Leon Oosthuizen. 2 boys waiting to be picked into the penultimate round. Mavericks across to you. Dante Erasmus is the call. Dante Erasmus. If you're watching this live, put your name in the comment section and Lance will certainly give you a heads up here. Chelsea Warriors, your pick, round 9.
Jaden Higa.
Jaden?
Higa.
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 Higa. Higa. Jaden Higa. Hawks, your pick, please. Kamolejo Maluleka. Kamolejo Maluleka. Hawks, that's not going to go for you. The Mavericks are giving you a few dirty looks from the side. Wynand Willemse, the call for the Hawks. Wynand. You can't have the Mavericks squad here, can you? We're going to move on. We'll come back to you, Hawks. Summarize your pick, please.
Pusisa Nzabanzaba.
Pusisa Nzabanzaba. Good. Say the surname first. Nzabanzaba for the Summarize. We go to the Griffins.
Jaden Marks.
Jaden Marks. He's with the Superheroes. We'll come back to the Griffins. Heroes, your pick, please.
Connor Swartz.
Connor Swart. Connor Swart, the call. Approved for the Heroes. We go back to the Summarize. If you'd like a pick. Sorry, Griffins, your pick. Griffins will go to the auditor. Into the final round we go. Superheroes, or Lance, give us a few names that are on the social media pages.
Chere Fisher, he's a defender. Andrew Mason, there's no position for him. Omolelo Poku, under 14 as well. Connor Swartz, Xander Rue, Dylan Assad, he's under 16, sorry. Matthew Cameron, Karen Falyun, TJ Nkuna, Quaid Saunders. Yeah.
Lance, given us a few names that have come off social media. Into the final round we go. We know that the Griffins still need a pick as well. Heroes, complete the round first, please.
Zata Roo.
Xander Rue. Xander Rue, that will complete the Heroes. Hawks, you will have this pick and you may come to the auditor's desk for the final one as well. What is this pick first, please? Michael Davis is the call. Michael Davis? Hawks have got that. They've got one pick that they'll need to come to the auditor for. Do you want to give them a pick now? Hawks, for your previous round pick, if you'd like to do it now, we're allowed. Come to the auditor. Griffins, your pick. They'll be at the auditor. Summarize, over to you.
Colin Whelan.
Colin?
Whelan.
Colin Vellen, he's there. He's part of Hamilcar. He's got a pick on the Google poster as well. Well done to Colin. Vellen. Colin Vellen. Congratulations. He's going to the Summarize. Josie Warriors, your pick, please.
Ethan Mugatsa.
Ethan Mugatsa, approved for the Josie Warriors. Good recovery by the Warriors as well. Ethan Mugatsa. Mavericks, your pick to complete round 10. Mandla, and his surname would be Maposa. Mandla Maposa is approved. The Hawks have a pick to go. The Griffins have 2. There's a youngster waiting and hoping to be chosen. I'll ask him to come forward and remind them again of his name. Lindsay? Mavericks, would you like to make your final pick or would you like to go to the auditor? Alright, we'll allow you to go to your auditor to have that check. To all of those that have been selected, congratulations. To those that haven't heard their name, to Dr. Spears, we will have a JHL Division 1, of which details will follow in due course. Everyone to the auditor to get their team signed off. Will then progress in the next 8 minutes for the under 16 girls.
Elvira Bachis, Jeremia Immelbeck, Leila Paula, Emma Frost, Nika Hall, Lisa Muller, and Veronique van der Net. The Northside Griffins, they got Eden Allison, Thea Casanovas, Jay Hurst, Bernardo Malareni, Sasha Ramesi, Renee Strelo, Chloe Takawira, and Leah Folyun. We go to the Eastside Magics, they got Amy Bayes, Julia Fisher, Kaylin Higo, Marvete Natugo, Lisa McCalls, Kulo Larulo, Amy Jane Ullerson, and Maranique Swartz. Then the Central Sunrise, they got Gia Abrams, Elizabeth Phelan, Amy Janssen van Rensburg, Mark June Loffenberg, Milan Muller, Akani Nkosi, Jessica Olafield, and Gita Reichenberger. The superheroes are gone with Erika Brzezinski, Daniela Krona, Natalia Jordan, Lisa Marie Jonker, Kloppo Mbweni, Dania Opperman, Emily Quinton, and Nicole Smuts. Then to the judges' warriors, they've only detained 6. They've got Kira Mia Bortma, Benita De Vega, Diana Dina, Fatima Ibrahim, Francine Als, and Calista Salz.
Thank you, Mr. O'Malley. We're going to go across the last row to identify some of the players that will be participating in the under-16 girls JHL.
Okay, just go through the transfer phase quickly. Joining the anxiety board from the Central Sunrise, we're going to have Fowler. Chloe Wade has left the Jolly Warriors and is joining the Sporting Superheroes. And the Central Sunrise have gained Marjorie Lockenberg, who is definitely a player to look out for. Elizabeth Freeland and Jessica Oliver joining that Central Sunrise team. They are 215 playing up. 2 players to look out for as well. They made both sides about 10 teams. And then definitely 2 players to look out for in the Sporting Superheroes is Emily Quinton and Natalia Jordan.
Thank you for that answer. To some of the under-16 girls, and under-16 girls that are here tonight, please raise your hands. Come forward for me with the under-16 girls. We'll give you a bit of an introduction, and hopefully these franchises will pick you as your name goes along here. Let's give a round of applause for the young lady who's here tonight as she comes forward. What's your name, ma'am? Say that again. And which school do you go to? Resha House. And which team do you play?
Under 16A.
Under 16A. And what position do you play?
I play defense,
Any defender. No striker getting past you?
Yeah, no striker.
Confident in any particular franchise that you like to go for?
I'll be grateful with any franchise that I get selected for, but I think Sunrise lost a 14 and 1.
What a fantastic leader, what a fantastic leader as well. She's a JHL champion. Let's give her a round of applause and say her name one more time. Let's hope she gets taken your time. We wish you all the best as we go into the JHL draft. For those watching this live here tonight, we would like to say that there are a couple of things that take place. There was an under 15 JHL as well, so certain names have to have been recommended and approved by the auditor's table before they could have been selected into the under 16 JHL. Also, for those that don't quite get selected here tonight, there will be a JHL Division 1 in which you have the opportunity to showcase your skills. Into the draft, we know every team that's got 10 seconds will start off, although the Mavericks are not used to be in this position. Mavericks, you first up, please. Inge Janssen van Rensburg. Inge Janssen van Rensburg. We're waiting for the approval. The auditor has asked for a little bit of time on this one. Lorna saying it's all good, it is approved. Horse, over to you. Isabella Oosthuizen is the call. Isabella Oosthuizen approved. Griffiths, your pick, round 1.
Aaron Wilson.
Karen Wilson.
Aaron
Wilson. For the Griffins, Aaron Wilson approved. Sunrise, your pick, round 1. Emily? Mull. Mull. if you need. Logan Bezuidenhout for the superheroes in round 1. Congratulations to Logan. The Josie Warriors across to you. Carmen Engelbrecht, the call and approve for the Josie Warriors. As defending champions, you'll get the first round in the second, the first pick in the second round, rather. Sulis Kruger. Approve them. Training and watching. That's exactly how I was saying the names. It just helps myself and you will this out quite nicely. Over to the heroes. Lazay Skippers. Nico, could you check on that mic, please? Lazay Skippers is approved for the heroes. Summarize across to you, round 2. Elaine Haycock is approved for the summarize. Griffiths, your pick round 2.
Emma Briss.
Emma Briss is the call. Second pick for the Griffins. Approved. Hawks, your pick. Ma'am, will you ask us to go that side? Yes, but you will get to do that at the end of the round, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, Hawks, across to you. Andries Stradon. Andries Stradon. Andries Stradon is approved for the Hawks. Just check the sound for me, please, guys, to see if it is all active. That's what we can find now, sir. Andries Stradon, the sound is working. We have a couple of people checking that. If you can't hear the auto-generated captions as well, so we'll be certainly assisting you with that. The sound is, by all our accounts, working clearly. Alright, over the Hawks have been completed. Mavericks, your pick, please. Danae Smith is the call. Danae Smith is approved for the Mavericks. Heroes, your pick in round 3. Caitlin Aronser is the call. Caitlin Aronser, approved. Josie Warriors, your pick round 3. Yanae Krobler, approved for the Warriors. Yanae Krobler, approved for the Warriors. Griffiths, your pick round 3.
Riabitswe Motibe.
Miss Motibe is the call. Miss Motibe, the call, and is approved for the Griffins. Mavericks, your pick round 3. Jamie Howard, the call. Jamie Howard, approved for the Mavericks. Hawks, your pick round 3. Lisa Clue. Lisa Clue. Lisa Clue will go across to the Hawks. Central summarize across to you in round 3. Kaylee Vermeulen is the call, approved for the summarize. Summarize, you get it to go in round 4, please. Lene Extien is the call. Lene Extien. Approved. Griffiths, your pick round 4.
Natalie Moreira.
Natalie Moreira. Natalie Moreira is the call for the Griffins and it is approved. Hawks, your pick round 4. Carla Van Lingen. Carla Van Lingen to the Hawks in round 4. I repeat, Carla Van Lingen to the Hawks in round 4. Mavericks, your pick round 4, please. Isabella Diaz is the call. Isabella Diaz for the Mavericks, approved. Warriors, your pick round 4. Natalia Komakic, approved for the Warriors. We go to the heroes in round 4. Anae Kutsia is the call, and that one is approved for the heroes, round 4. Across to round 5, we go Hawks first up. Lisa Greef for the Hawks, approved. Heroes, your pick. Caitlin Gardner for the heroes. Caitlin Gardner, approved. Josie Warriors, round 5 pick, please. Marnie Vermaas for the Warriors in round 5. Summarize, your pick round 5. Mika Jansen van Vieren, approved for the summarize. Mika Jansen van Vieren, approved. Mavericks, your pick round 5. Lisa Sierpers is the call for the Mavericks. At the heroes, the Mavericks. Mavericks stumble in round 5? Jada Williams. Jada Williams is approved for the Mavericks. A quick recovery for the Mavericks. Griffins, your pick, round 5.
Zandri Gentle. Gentle.
Zangri Gentle is the call. Zangri Gentle. Griffins, you get to go in round 6.
Carla Van Breda.
Carla van Breda. Carla van Breda, approved. Summarize your pick, round 6.
Sorry for the pronunciation. Siyazinga Chosani.
Chosani.
The surname.
Spell the surname.
Nthoe.
Nthoe. Please give us the name, Lindsay.
Siyazinga Klosane.
Klosane. Klosane. Siyazinga Klosane. Approved for the summarizing round 6. Mavericks, your pick.
Christy Kutsia.
Christy Kutsia is the call for the Mavericks. Christy Kutsia. Griffins, we could just ask you to turn your mic off there, please. So, thank you. Christy Kutsia, that one for the Mavericks. Josie Warriors, your pick, please.
Danielle Montgomery.
Danielle Montgomery. Danielle Montgomery for the Warriors is approved. Heroes, your pick in round 6.
Johandri Lowe.
Johandri Lowe. Johandri Lowe approved for the Heroes. Hawks to complete round 6.
Christy Marie Fenter.
Christy Marie Fenter is the call. Approved. Into round 7 we go. Mavericks, you are first up.
Danielle Furi.
Danielle Furi is the call. Danielle Furi. Approved for the Mavericks. Izanti Hawks, your round 7 pick, please. Miss Motive. Taken by the Griffins.
Isabel Boysons.
Isabel Boysons is the call for the Hawks in round 7. Approved. Griffins, your pick round 7.
Carol Ann Taylor.
Carol Ann Taylor is the call for the Griffins. Carol Ann Taylor, approved. Summarize your pick round 7. Michaela Smith is the call for the summarize. Michaela Smith, approved. Superheroes, your pick round 7.
Kaylee Murray.
Kaylee Murray. Kaylee Murray for the Heroes is approved. Warriors to complete round 7, please.
Lana Elizabeth Clausen.
Lana Elizabeth Claassen is the call. Lana Elizabeth Claassen for the Josie Warriors. Into round 8 we go. Warriors, you are first up.
Emily Fortune.
Emily Fortune, the call. Emily Fortune. Superheroes, your pick, please.
Owetu Zulu.
Owetu Zulu. Owetu Zulu for the Heroes, approved. Summarize your pick round 8. Milan Brandt. Approved for the summarize. Griffins, your pick round 8.
Taylor Dukes.
Taylor Dukes. Taylor Dukes, the call for the Griffins. Approved. Hawks, your pick round 8.
Ilani Kutsia.
Milan.
Ilani.
Ilani Kutsia. Elaine Kutsia, as I've been informed by the auditor. Elaine Kutsia, you are playing for the Hawks. Congratulations. Mavericks, complete round 8 for us. Megan McFarlane, the call. Megan McFarlane is approved. With 2 rounds to go, if you have another name, please make sure you put your name in the comment section. And that is where Lance will get involved. Lance, will you give us a few names of players in the comment section? I see it always gets you off guard, Lance.
Aurora Gilbert. Samantha Aiken. Zanique King. Marlene Jordan. Hayley Yoster. Gemma Mukwena. She's a link or defender. Zanique King. Yannicka Duplessis, Heidi Brits, Lene Haymans, Lizzie Van Eger, she's a forward or a midfielder, Kirsten Hansen, she's a link, Kaylin van der Hout, Marnie, the comments are very clear.
I'm sure the franchise will be reading that as well, so we'll continue. And just a note that if you are an under 15 player participated in the last JHL or allegedly are eligible for the under 15 JHL, your name would have to have been recommended by one of the franchises to do not hear your name tonight, do not despair. There will be a JHL Division 1 in which you may compete, as we'll announce the details of that in the forthcoming weeks. So, Heroes, take us through round 9, please. I think I've heard that name before.
She's at
She's taken. Katie Formula.
Sunrise.
We'll come back to you, Heroes, in round 9. Josie Warriors, your pick, please. Kamira Governor is the call. Kamira Governor, approved for the Warriors. Griffins, your pick, round 9. Anna Douglas is the call. Anna Douglas, approved for the Griffins. Mavericks, your penultimate pick. Janika Duploy. Janika Duploy, approved for the Mavericks. Hawks, your pick. Milan Brandt, I'm sure I've heard that one taken. Taken already. Summarize, they're trying to get hold of your players here.
Lundy Clausen.
Lundy Klaassen.
Landy Clausen, yeah.
Available, and we'll give that to you. Zandi Hawks, summarize your pick. Say it first. Malik Jordan.
Yeah.
Approved. We'll come back to the Heroes for their pick in round 9. Lene Haystack is the call. Lene Haystack, approved. Into the final round we go. If you have a name, put it in the comment section. Hopefully one of these teams will pick up Sunrise first up in the final round. They'll come to the auditor, am I right? Central Sunrise, would you go to the auditor for the final pick? They'll come to the auditor. Griffiths, your final pick, please.
Julia Digina.
Julia Digina. Julia Digina. Diakhana. Julia Diakhana. Julia, I do apologize to you, but you give me playing for the Griffiths and then enough time to get Diakhana right. Hawks, here we go. Your final pick, please.
Kaylee Wheeler.
Kaylee Wheeler. Kaylee Wheeler is the call for the Hawks. Approved. Mavericks, your final pick. Isabel Boyson. Isabel Boyson for the Hawks. Gone to the Hawks. Mavericks, I'll give you one more chance. Clara Hartman. Clara Hartman. Clara Hartman. Approved for the Mavericks. Warriors, final pick, please. Ashley Miller is the call. Ashley Miller. Ashley Miller, approved for the Warriors. The Warriors have been superb. We'll give you another 2 picks as we go along. Superheroes, your final pick, please. Go to the auditor. Warriors, would you like to go to the auditor or would you like to make a pick? Anna Douglas, the call, taken. Zaza Magida. Happy with that. Actually, you've got Zaza Magida, and the last one they'll go through the auditor. Summarize, you're going to go to the auditor, or make a pick? You've got a pick, we'll listen to it. Emma De Beer is the call for the Summarize. Emma De Beer. That one is approved. That will conclude our under-16 girls. We'll have an 8-minute break before we start with the under-16 boys. Congratulations to everyone that was selected. If you haven't heard your name, as I mentioned, the JHL Division 1 details to follow soon. Thank you everyone for joining us, the under-16 girls. Boys section is a key moment in the JHL draft. It is the under 16 boys. We certainly want to see. Let's go, Andy, if you're ready to give us the returning players of the under 16 boys. Last time I will hand over the mic to you in just a second. Under 16 boys.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. We'll start with the Griffins. They've got seven players on their list. They've got Milan Boyson, Blaine Candy, Ruan Defoy, Joan Engelbrecht, Jan Engelbrecht, sorry, Ian Klug, Ruan Newman, and Liam van Essen. Hawks, they've got Sia Toule, Maria Kumi, Valentino Howe, Hussein Jabbar, Hamza Kaka, Neil Miller, Kate Lottie, and Rofi Materi. The Mavericks, they opted for 90 minutes. Justin Perry, Jaden Lunger.
We ask everyone to please settle down. Ladies and gentlemen, there are people watching us live and they are picking you up on the mics. We ask everyone in the house to please settle down. This is the under 16 boys JHL draft.
So again with Mavericks, they got 90 minutes. Justin Perry, Jaden Lunger, Gatsel Verlang, Le Coruña, Toby Lewis, Zian Marie, Owen McGill, and Timo Mohale. The Samurais have opted for Bumanani Butelezi, Michael James Sears, Colin, Chris and Thomas Collins, Jason Joyner, Roy Sandy Dwaba, Matlatsi Mapolo, and Kamokelo Soka. Then the superheroes, they've got Dylan Buffett, Pino Chave, Blessing Dishi, Andy Ludik, Tito Pera Maroni, Batunzi Nziba, Blake Sato, and Keegan William. The Warriors, they've got Derek Choga, Keen Cornelissen, Joel DeBrain, TJ Goodwin, Shay Phelan, Matthew Young, Tanner Napier, and Skylar Joseph as with Blue.
Thank you for that, Lindsay. Over to you, Lance. So, give us a breakdown of some of the talented boys in the under 16 section, please.
I'll start with the transfer players that have opted to move to different franchises. We'll start with the sporting superheroes. They have Andre Ludik, that's moved from the Mzansi Hawks. Titapelo Maloni, who's moved from the Samurais to the sporting superheroes. We've got Hussein Jabbar from the Sentinel Samurais to the Mzansi Hawks. We've got Rofi Matlabi, who's there for the Warriors, and he's joining the Hawks as well. Hamza Kaka joined his sister at the Mzansi Hawks from the Northside Griffins. Kian Collinson has left the Sentinel Samurais and joined the Jones Warriors. Shay Craven has done the same, but he's left the Northside Griffins for the Jones Warriors. Quite a few names to look out for in this age group, and there's a lot of under 15s that are playing up. To name a few: Christopher Collins, Justin Bailey, Toby Lewis, Nathan Bennett, Matty Young, Joel DeBrain, Tanner Napier, Hunt, Jan Engelbrecht, Apollo Kame, Dylan Blackout, but to name a few, there are JHL stalwarts is Matty Young, Joel DeBrain, and Tanner Napier playing up this year.
Some very talented boys in that group. Now, the under 16 boys here tonight. What did you hear their names? We reckon the under 16 boys are here. May come forward, please, boys. Let's introduce them as they make their way up here to the front of the queue. We'll certainly give them a bit of a talking up. Looks like there'll be a couple around help car again, but looks a bit. Let's get this boy forward. What's your name, sir? Divan Deliver. And what position do you play?
I play left back and centre.
Left back and centre back. Which school do you go to? Under 16 A's?
Yes.
Best result of the season, what has it been? 11-0 against Randburg. The defense certainly did their job that day. Say your name one more time. Divan Deliver. Let's go back to you, sir. Your name, sir? Pierre van Deventer. And what position do you play?
I'll play anywhere, but I'm going to go to the Knicks.
Anywhere on Koketso Marapine, the call for the Mzansi Hawks. Please spell the surname for the order. MPH. That man knows his business over there, that's for certain. Some of them are in blue or in navy this time. Bit of a switch in allegiances, we'll see when we get to Josie Warriors across to you.
Ethan Jafta.
Ethan Jafta is the call. Ethan Jafta, approved for the Josie Warriors. Griffins, your pick round one. Rupert Gruneveld is the call, approved by the auditor. Sporting Superheroes, your the Griffins. Morning. Yes. Morning Swart. Morning Swart. Mornay Swart, the call for the Heroes. Mornay Swart, approved. Mavericks complete round one as the defending champions, please. I see you've added to your coaching staff. Certainly a great acquisition in Mr. Hillock himself.
Hans Ont.
Hans Ont.
Ont. A-R-N-E-T.
Hans. Hans. He's under 15 player with no request to be up, right? Is it? Correct. So he's not allowed, not approved. Mavericks going to go in. Daniel Assad. Daniel Assad. Is it call? Approved. Mavericks, you completed round one. Mavericks going to go in.
Ross Duprier.
Ross Duprier. The call, Ross Duprier. Approved. Superheroes, you pick round two. Train Sopo. Train Sopo. Approved for the Heroes. Griffins, your pick, please. Kalen Duprier is the call. Kalen Duprier is the call for the Griffins. We now go to the Josie Warriors.
Morero Gumi.
Morero Gumi for the Josie Warriors. Morero Gumi. Please spell the surname first.
Gumpi.
Gumbi. He's at the Hawks.
Ruat Ninba. Ruat Ninaba.
Ruan Ninaba for the Josie Warriors. Ruan Ninaba, congratulations, you'll be playing the Josie Warriors. We go down to the Mzansi Hawks, please. Round two. Tapelo Maseko is the call. Tapelo Maseko. Approved for the Mzansi Hawks. Central Sunrise, your pick round two. William Hewitt is the Hewitt. William Hewitt is the call. William Hewitt is approved. Superheroes, your pick round three. Wynand Engelbrecht is the call. Wynand Engelbrecht approved for the Heroes. Mavericks, your pick round three. Ellen McPherson, the call for the Mavericks. Ellen McPherson. McPherson is the call for the Mavericks and it is approved. Josie Warriors, across to you.
Ponani
Boy for the Warriors. Approved. Summarize your pick round three. Luke Gruneveld is the call. Luke Gruneveld approved for the Summarize. Hawks, your pick round three. Tebogo Malodi, the call from the Hawks. Tebogo Malodi. Wait for the auditor's approval. We're going to come back to the Hawks. Griffins, your pick, please. Lloyd Lombard is the call for the Griffins. Lloyd Lombard is approved. Back to the Hawks. Hawks, can you give us your pick, please, in round three? Debates raging on there by the Hawks. Rogan Vandenberg is approved. Griffins in round four, you can take us, please. Beatrice approved. Josie Warriors, your pick round 4.
Henry Smith.
Henry Smith. Approved for the Josie Warriors. Henry Smith. Hawks, your pick please. Matthew Reese. The call for the Hawks approved. Matthew Reese for the Hawks. Summarize your pick round 4. Alan McFerrin has been taken. Dylan Edwards is the call. Dylan Edwards. Approved. Dylan Edwards will play for the Orange Army. Mavericks, your pick round 4.
Amraj Mangat.
Amraj
Mangat.
Mangat. Approved. Amraj Mangat to the Mavericks. Heroes, your pick round 4.
Titewo Malawi.
Titewo Malawi. Say it one more time.
Titewo.
That's a weak one.
Malawi.
Malawi, M-O-L. Let the people that play two rounds ago. Not on the list. It's twins. But the one,
Might be a ghost player.
the one didn't register. The one is retired, the one.
They both on the list. Which list? Let's go to
Alright, are we happy?
All the name on the list, please.
D-I-T-E.
The surname.
Itepogo.
Surname.
Malawi.
M-O-L-O-A-D-I.
The auditors just having a look. We believe that they are twins.
Okay, what's the first one? You go through.
Titewo.
So that's going to be the Hawks, alright, Lindsay? And the Heroes have made a call now for that, but the auditor is having a look at this. Give us 1 second as the 2 players. But the call was from the Heroes now.
Yeah, but the first one was requested by the Hawks.
The first one was requested. I think clarify that on the mic so that everybody's fully understanding of exactly what has transpired here. No. Let's get it right. The Hawks made a call around before, of which they said they did not see the name on the auditor's list. You have called the same player, and the name has been found on the auditor's list after a bit of clarification, and after identifying that they are twins. So we are saying that that call will take up the Hawks round 5 spot, but the Heroes still have a pick in round 4, which will be allowed, right? Everybody everything clear. So Heroes, your pick please. Jared Dunn is the call for the Heroes. That is approved. Heroes may go again in round 5, please.
Ohone
Ramova approved for the Heroes. Mavericks, your pick round 5. Joshua Duprier. Justin Duprier to the Mavericks round 5. Griffiths, your pick round 5, please.
Simone Stein.
Say it one more time, please.
Simone Stein.
Simone Stein. Simon Stein.
I go to his name is Simone. Shout to me.
Alright, we get it. Simone, it is Simone, and you may shout to do this if you like. Alright. Simone Stein goes to the Griffins in round 5. He's been coached by the Griffins man himself, Zach. Summarize your pick. Tegan Bauer is the call. Tegan Bauer. Tegan Bauer approved. Josie Warriors to complete round 5. Leono Mashlangu, the call for the Josie Warriors. Mashlangu, please spell it first.
Mashlangu. Yes.
Waiting for the auditor's approval here. M-A-H is what has been said.
Are you sure he's on the list?
Not approved. Please go again. Rogan is the call.
Agoccs.
Agox. Rogan Agox to the Josie Warriors in round 6. Griffins, your pick round 6. Daniel Fetter. Daniel Fenter, approved. Summarize your pick round 6. Piet van Deventer. Piet van Deventer is here. Oh. He might be here, but has he registered? Piet, have you registered? And what year were you born in, Piet? You are currently under 15, so the only way that pick is allowed if there was a request sent through by one of the franchises. Have we got any of those requests? No. Piet, we'll have a conversation with you at the end. Summarize, you may go again in round 6, please. Owen McGill is the call. At the Mavericks. Now the pressure comes in. Luan Valdek is the call. That one is approved. Luan Valdek is approved. Mavericks, your pick round 6. Mikhail Makwetla approved for the Mavericks Superheroes, your pick round 6. Radley Irons. Radley Irons is the call. Radley Irons to the Superheroes, Hawks, your pick round 6. Ryan Malazi. Ryan Mlazi is approved in round 6 to the Mzansi Hawks. Summarize your pick round 7. If you haven't heard your name yet, put it in the comment section. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Say which school or club you go to. Max Zoo to the summarize. Max Zoo Hawks, your pick round 7. Richard Jordan. Approved for the Hawks. Warriors, your pick round 7.
Warren Hema.
Warren Hema is the call for the Warriors. Into the Griffins we go.
Lorenzo
Fernandez is the call. Lorenzo Fernandez is the call for the Griffins. Heroes, your pick round 7. Theodore Lee is the call for the Sporting Superheroes. Theodore Lee. Yes. Lee. L-E-E. Have you got him on your list which has been sent out? It's the same one sent by the auditor?
We have it. It's fine. Daniel Proctor.
Let's have a look. You sure? Is he on the list of the auditor's list that has been sent out? Alright, I think we can safely assume that he's not on the list. Alright. We're going back to the heroes in round 7. Guys, can you take everyone's attention? Please. Is he on the list? Daniel Proctor is approved. Please everyone's attention. As we try to go through these lists, there's a few rules that we have at the JHL. We've introduced the under 15 JHL, and every franchise was reliably informed, tirelessly informed, that if you believe a player is of the standard to move into the under 16 section, please send through a request and approvals will then be granted by the auditing team. That is step 1. If that was done, the auditors will then place their marks. The list has been meticulously prepared by our auditors sitting on the table. The list has been sent out and handed out to every single table for each of the franchises to make sure that this evening can run smoothly. In order for us to achieve what we need on our side, we certainly need the franchises to play their part as well. When you're calling the name, make sure you pull the name from the list provided, and the list has been communicated weekly or every couple of times every week, so that the auditor's job on this side, which is a thankless task like over 2,000 names to make sure that these kids watching this experience live can get the experience we so deserve, they so deserve, and we promise it. If you hear a name, scratch it off the list. It's the least we can do for the children out there watching us and the kids that are here live. The last thing that I want to do as part of the JHL is break any child's heart. We're here for the kids and we'll always be here for the kids. All we have to do is follow the protocol set in place so that the team of mine on this side can achieve what we want, and then the players who are watching this live can get the opportunity to play in the JHL. So please, take off the names as we move forward. We now continue in round 7 and I move on to the Mavericks, please. Ethan Richards is the call. Approved for the Mavericks. Into round 8 we go. Mavericks and Mr. Hillock, you may go again, please. Shiroletsu Mabe is the call. Shiroletsu Mabe. Approved. Heroes, your pick, round 8. Gabriel Mendes is the call for the Heroes. Gabriel Mendes is approved. Griffins, your pick, round 8. Tapelo Maseko is the call. He's at the Hawks, not approved for the Griffins. Cameron Cherry. Sherry. Cameron Sherry. Approved for the Griffins. Warriors, your pick, round 8. Chris Mary. Chris Mary.
No, there's a Shaw Mary.
There's a Shaw Mary. Is that the player you're looking for?
No, but can we just get Coqueto Mpilili?
Coquetso surname, please spell the surname first.
MPH.
He's at the Hawks, not going to be approved. We'll come back to you, Josie Warriors. In such the Hawks, your pick, round 8. Herman Klucher, approved for the Hawks. Summarize your pick in round 8. Please say it again, sir. Liano Machlabe, approved. We go back to the Josie Warriors to complete round 8.
Connor Robson.
Connor Robson. That one is approved. As we enter round 9, if you haven't heard your name, put your name in the comment section. We want to certainly make sure that this is a world-class experience, that is the JHL. Put your name in the comment section. Make sure that these franchises know who you're about. We'll also have a JHL Division 1 in which your talent can be displayed on the very finest of platforms. I'm going to come to the last level, see what the comments are like. If you give us about 5 or 6 names of names that might be appearing in the comment section.
Overwhelming amount of names over 16 girls. It's 239 comments. Boys, sorry. 241 comments of names that have been put in the comments. Just to name a few, Liam Rickett, he's a defender. Elijah Masebo, he's a defender. Daru Pretorius, he's a link or a forward. Zach Portillo is a forward. And the last one that I'm going to announce is Sedu Luhosi.
Some interesting names are last. In the penultimate round we go. Heroes, you might make your penultimate pick, please. Alex Tenner is the call. Alex Tenner. Alex Turner is the call for the Heroes. That one is approved. Mavericks, your pick, round 9. Ruud Ninaber.
I think he's taken the Warriors. Sorry.
Daniel Fenter is the call.
Fenter by the Griffins.
We'll come back to you, Mavericks. Josie Warriors, your pick there on the ground.
Zivan Price.
Approved for the Warriors, Zivan Price. Summarize your pick there on the ground. Eric Bota is the call. Eric Bota, approved for the summarize. Hawks, your pick there on the ground. Matthijs Bota. Approved for the Hawks. Griffins, your pick there on the ground. You'll come to the auditors. Mavericks, you may go in. Connor Ryan. Approved. Connor Ryan will go to the Mavericks. Into the final round we go. Are you going to the auditors, sir? Griffins? Auditor, the Griffins will go. Josie Warriors, final pick. Final round.
Keaton Botha.
Keaton Botha. Second Botha that will want to join the Hawks. Approved. Summarize. Your final pick. Ryan Malazi. Ryan Malazi. Spell the surname first, please, sir. Taken. Nimlazi is taken. You get one more chance at this one. They'll go to the auditor. We'll summarize. Mavericks, would you like to go to the auditor or make the final pick, please? Enrico Duplessis. Enrico Duplessis approved for the Mavericks. Heroes, complete the final round first, please. Adam Breitenbach. Adam Breitenbach is the call. Not on the list. Superiors would like to go to the auditor, please. Thank you all for watching and the 16 boys. It has been an interesting one. Teams have had their challenges, but now need to go to the auditor. The question will be asked, have they done enough for their homework to make sure that they've got the very best players? We know some of these sides are fantastically strong with the amount of talent that's on display. With an excellent break, they'll look back to the other 18 girls. get going here for the under 18 girls section. The under 18 girls coming to you live from all ends. It is the JHL Draft. We ask all of the teams to settle down. I'd like to ask MJ and Wayne just to give an indication if the sound is working. Under 18 girls coming up next. If you're watching this live, please put your name in the comment section. To all of the franchises sitting here in front of me, please, when you hear a name on the official list, scratch the name off that list so we may move through this with precision. The auditors and my team, led by Lindsay O'Malley and Lorna, they've gone through absolutely everything that they needed to. All work has been done, so please, may we ask each of the teams, as you hear a name, scratch it off the list, the official list that is. As we move forward into the under 18 girls, Lindsay O'Malley will give us the retained players in each of the franchises.
Yeah, thanks. We'll go over to the Griffins. They've got Ashley Adams, Hayley Bernard, Dominic Diaz, Gemma Ferreira, Katarina Jordan, Edison van der Bijl, and Heike Young. They're the Hawks. They've opted for Alsa Bardenos, Nonjabulo Bayan, Danielle Dixon, Mia Lowe, Lisa Marie Meyer, Jana Siebach, Danny Seeliger, and Kaylee Siemens. The Mavericks, they've got Daniela Botma, Joni Kutsia, Kelia Durant, Abigail Krobler, Lorraine Neal, and Carly Stander. That's 6 in their list. The Samurais, they've got Raphael Abrams, Kristen Sykes, Jessie Earliam, Leanne Meyer, Georgie Prince, Andrea Sakira, and Davida Strong. Then we go to the superheroes. They got Nicole Chikweza, Amber Fallon, Zoe Leroux, Francisco Liata, Tanika Ramrup, Moise Reinach, Pokomuso Swazi, and Jenna Westermeyer. Then the Warriors, they've got Pia Eichinger, Stella Alves, Leanne Buckle, Charlie Zaylen, Kiara Marie Henchi, Abigail Leclue, Tanaka Mutambo, and Morgan Reedrick.
Thank you for that, Lindsay O'Malley. Lance Lowell, give us a breakdown on some of the talented players that he's heard the names there in the retained list, and some of those that will be in the draft as well.
Cool, just going through the transfer players quickly, starting with the Josie Warriors who have transferred Tanaka Matabo from the Northside Griffins. A few more players that have transferred from the Griffins to the Nzanzi Hawks is Njabulu Biam, Lisa Marie Meyer, Elsa Bardenhorst. Then we move on to the sporting superheroes who have also taken quite a few of the Northside Griffin girls, Danica Randrum, Bakan Oswazi, and Nicole Chueche. Just to name a few players to look out for in this under 18 girls section. One that's been a stalwart of the JHL is Amber Ferrin. We also need to look out for Katarina Jordan, who captained the Northside Griffins last year in that final, unfortunately losing. Danny Siliga. Also want to look out for Njabula Biam, who's also been with the JHL for many, many years. And finally, the last two players to look out for is Kristen Sykes for the Central Samurais, as well as Rafaela Abrams, who will join in the Central Samurais.
Thank you for that. Certainly was a classic final between the Samurais and the Griffins. The Samurais emerging as champions in that one. There was a loud cheer from the back of the crowd there. What was the name there? Do we remember it? Or maybe ask the mum to scream out the name one more time. Kayla Durant. Let's get them both up here. Kayla Durant seems to be here, and the mum could both come up, please. Let's get them both up. Let's give them a round of applause. Let's see if you can get a poster from the East Side Mavericks. Alright, let's get Kayla Durant first up here. Kayla, you're going to be playing for the Mavericks this season, and how does that feel?
It feels great. I'm seeing forward to doing that.
And are you excited for the JHL as well?
Yes, very excited.
The Mavericks came third last year. Do you believe there'll be a bit of a difference this season? Can you end up in that final slot?
I really believe that they'll end up first this season because I'm there, and I truly believe that they're going to win this season.
So where were you last year?
I was in that JHL last year. I couldn't be drafted last year.
Is that door open by any chance? Well, you might have to just take out if you have to have been with us Sivarat, with the Mavericks, how did you get recruited?
Well, I got a WhatsApp for one evening, which really shocked me because I didn't really get WhatsApps from other people. And honestly, so they told me, some people just told them like I'm really good at doing that, and then they just drafted me.
That sounds quite easy, Mr. Chaplin. You're certainly going to have to tell us your skills there as to how you managed to recruit young Kayla. Kayla, what position do you play?
Goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper. So certainly the Mavericks will be solid in defense. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where do you play hockey? Which school do you go to?
Okay, so I play hockey at JHL Sparkle first team, and yeah, that's what I do.
Alright, that's what you do. Now we're going to get the mom to come up front here. She certainly was calling up front. Snow, you look a little bit lost there. Here we go. Come forward, ma'am. Let's hear what it is. If you had to describe your daughter in one paragraph, what would you say?
Hockey runs in her blood. She's second generation, third generation hockey player.
Is she a better player than her mom?
As a goalkeeper, yes, not as a field player.
So, are you available for the draft?
If my legs can hold it, yes.
And you certainly would be picked. If there's any franchise you'd want to be picked by, who would it be?
No, I'd stay with the Mavericks.
Stay with the Mavericks. And do you watch all of your daughter's games?
Every single game.
Being a hockey mum, tell us a little bit about the challenges and then tell us about the joy that it gives you watching your daughter play hockey.
Challenges is when, let's say, she's under pressure, and then the best part is when she actually makes the save while she's under pressure, and it's a stunning save.
Has to be in the DNA, surely. Thank you so much for joining us here at the JHL Draft. I'm going to ask Riyad Flexi Mohammed to hand over a couple of posters. Make sure we've got two of them there, one for the mum and one for the daughter. They'll then pose for the cameras as well. You'll get another Mavericks one, because you said you're willing to play for the Mavericks. We'll then get a poster. Wayne will get a shot as well as you'll get his shot in there. Face Wayne there first. And let's get a round of applause for mum and daughter. Two hockey players passing it down from generation to generation. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Thank you. Into the draft we go, ladies and gentlemen. We'll start off in the under 18 girls with the Josie Warriors. You may go first, Josie Warriors.
Kayla Willis-Croft.
Kayla?
Kayla Willis-Croft.
Kayla Willis-Croft. Happy and approved. Heroes, your pick please, round one. Hannah Liebenberg. Hannah Liebenberg is the call for the sporting superheroes. Approved. Mzansi Hawks, your pick round one. Minka Peterser is the call. Minka Peterser, approved. We go to the Mavericks in round one. Litabo Chanda. Alright, Litabo Chanda for the Mavericks. Griffiths, your pick round one.
Yanka Skuman.
Yanka Skuman. Yanka Skuman is the call, approved. Summarize your pick round one.
Chloe Potgieter.
Chloe Potgieter is the call. Chloe Potgieter for the summarize. Round one completed. The defending champions will go first again.
Ashley Love. Ashley Laana.
Lanham Love, she's not playing this year.
We will allow the pick, and it is up to the summarize to hold on as she has registered. Ashley Lanham Love is approved by the auditors. Summarize, are you holding on to your pick? Ashley Lanham Love. Summarize will hold on. Griffins, your pick please.
Mika Peterson.
Mika Peterson.
Okay, Chloe Porter.
Chloe Porter. Chloe Porter for the Griffins. Approved. Mavericks, your pick round two. Dominique Duplessis is the call. Dominique Duplessis approved for the Mavericks. Hawks, your pick please. Shiv Jairam. Shavay Jairam. Thank you. Shavay Jairam to the Hawks. Heroes, your pick round two. Clarissa Dreyer. Clarissa Dreyer to the Heroes. Josie Warriors, your pick round two. Alexander Clark is the call. Approved. Alexander Clark to the Josie Warriors. Griffins, your pick. And no, you cannot have Alexander Clark.
Daniel De Beer.
Daniel De Beer is the call. Daniel De Beer to the Griffins. Summarize your pick, please.
Baraka Mosaka.
Baraka Mosaka. Alright?
Yes.
Baraka Mosaka to the Summarize in round 3. Hawks, your pick, round 3. Shanae Rouge. Shanae Rouge approved for the Hawks. Josie Warriors, your pick, round 3.
Masvita Kawisi.
Masvita Kawisi. Masvita Kawisi.
Happy?
Approved for the Josie Warriors. Heroes, your pick, round 3.
Courtney Peterson.
Courtney Peterson is the call. Courtney Peterson. For the Heroes, Courtney Peterson. Mavericks, your pick, round 3.
Francis Jane Dawes.
Francis Jane Downs is the call. Francis Jane Downs approved for the Mavericks. Mavericks, because your boss is sitting in the Maldives, you get the first pick in round 4.
Shakira Abrams.
Shakira Abrams is the call. Shakira Abrams is approved. Hawks, your pick, round 4.
Tyra Jane Davies.
Tyra Jane Davies is the call. Tyra Jane Davies to the Hawks. Heroes, your pick, round 4.
Brooklyn McGregor.
Brooklyn McGregor. Brooklyn McGregor approved for the Heroes. Josie Warriors, your pick, round 4.
DNA now.
Diane
Now.
Nell. Diane Nell approved for the Josie Warriors. Summarize your pick, round 4.
Tracy Lee Broncos.
Tracy Lee Broncos. The Mavericks look disappointed at you. Tracy Lee Broncos to the Summarize. We now go to the Griffins.
Ronaldo Vierge.
Ronaldo Vieram.
Happy?
Ronaldo Vieram to the Griffins. Into round 5 we go. Heroes, you first up.
Clarissa Kaufman.
Clarissa Kaufman is the call. Clarissa Kaufman approved. Griffins, your pick, round 5.
Daniela Kitchen.
Daniela Kitchen is the call. Daniela Kitchen approved for the Griffins. Summarize your pick, round 5.
Singa Tombani.
Singer in Chongani.
Yeah, happy?
Approved. That's to the Summarize. In Chongani to the Summarize in round 5. Mavericks, your pick, round 5.
Clarissa Dreyer.
Taken.
Nsando Duze. Nsando Duze.
Nsando Duze. Nsando Duze to the Mavericks. Right, we go to the round 5 pick for the Josie Warriors.
Megan Ras.
Megan Ress. Approved for the Warriors. Megan Ress. Hawks to complete round 5.
Melanie van Dijk.
Melanie van Wyk. Melanie van Wyk to the Hawks. Hawks, because you guys have been so good, you may go first in round 6.
Natalie Muller.
Natalie Muller is the call. Natalie Muller. Approved for the Hawks. Mavericks, round 6.
Tanae Jenkins.
Tanae Jenkins. Tanae Jenkins for the Mavericks. Approved. Warriors, your pick, round 6. Nailene Fulcher. Nailene Fulcher. Approved for the Josie Warriors. Summarize your pick, round 6.
Jacqueline Taylor.
Jacqueline Taylor. Jacqueline Taylor for the Summarize. Jacqueline Taylor for the Summarize. Griffiths, your pick, round 6.
Brenna Roo.
Brenna Roo. Approved for the Griffins. Heroes, your pick, please, round 6.
Shazbay Jairam.
Shazmay Jairam taken by the Hawks, if I'm not mistaken.
Melissa Rademacher.
Melissa Rademacher. Mavericks look disappointed again. Rademacher to play for the Heroes. As we move on, if you're watching us live, put your name in the comment section. Hopefully you can join one of the franchises. If you do not hear your name, do not despair. We are looking at introducing a JHL Division 1, of which information will flow over the next week. Into round 7 we go. Josie Warriors, across to you.
Tima Molokhane.
Tina Molokhane. Tima Molokhane. Tima Molokhane to the Josie Warriors. Approved. Heroes, your pick, round 7.
Shamane Pina.
Shamane Pina. Shamane Pina. Approved for the Heroes. Hawks, your pick round 7. Yes, Mzansi Hawks, your pick. Caitlin Barber. Caitlin Barber, the call for the Mzansi Hawks. Caitlin Barber approved. Mavericks, your pick round 7. Singer Nzumbane. Taken. Taken, I believe. Tamlin Lee Nell.
No, it's available.
Available. Tamlin Lee Nell will play for the Mavericks. Griffins, your pick round 7.
Carla Alden.
Carla Eldam. Carla Eldam is the call. Approved for the Griffins. Final pick of round 7. Summarize.
Stacey Boyson. Stacey Boyant.
Stacey Boyan for the Summarize. Stacey Boyan. Into round 8 we go. Summarize, you first up. Leanse Bentley. Approved for the Summarize. Griffins, your pick in round 8. Kayla van Wyk. Kayla van Wyk for the Griffins. Approved. Mavericks, your pick round 8. Nailene Fulcher. Taken. Holly Lewis. Holly Lewis approved for the Mavericks. Holly Lewis. Hawks, your pick round 8. Lara Westcott. Lara Westcott is approved for the Hawks. Heroes, your pick round 8. Isabella Caprianades. Isabella Caprianades will play for the Heroes. Josie Warriors to complete round 8. Morgan Falyun is the call. Morgan Falyun for the Josie Warriors. As we enter the penultimate round, if you're watching this live, put your name in the comment section. Tell us a little bit about yourself, and we'll certainly make sure that these franchises get to hear your name. Griffins, you first up in round 9.
Clarissa Kaufman.
Clarissa Kaufman. Taken.
Stacey Boyens.
Taken. They'll come back in the penultimate round. Summarize your pick.
Daniela Nell, should take it?
Taken, I believe.
Yes, second by Diane, now by the Warriors.
Kasip.
We'll come back to 2 of the sides. Hawks, your pick, please. Lucy Phipps. Lucy Phipps. Approved for the Hawks. Warriors, your pick, penultimate round. Jessica Turnbull. Approved for the Warriors. Heroes, your pick. Kelsey White is the call. Kelsey White approved for the Heroes. Penultimate pick for the Mavericks. Charlotte Dixon. Dixon to play for the Mavericks. We'll go to the Mavericks again for the final round. Jaden Minnar. Jaden Minnar. The call, Jaden Minnar. Approved. Hawks, your final pick, please. Asking for a bit of assistance from the right. Lauren Boita. Lauren Boita. Approved. The Hawks have done exceptionally well on this round. Heroes, your pick, please. Isabel Curtis. Approved for the Heroes. Josie Warriors served the Heroes, done well in that round. Warriors, your pick, please. The Warriors have been superb. Final pick. To the auditor. They'll go to the auditor for the Warriors. Summarize to the auditor.
Melissa Redemeyer.
Melissa Rademeyer. Would you like to go to the auditor, summarize?
Janke Schoen.
Taken. We'll let the summarize go to the auditor, the Griffins to the auditor as well. That will complete our under 18 girls draft. We're back in 8 minutes for the under 18 boys. Thank you so much for joining us here. To all the girls selected, congratulations. If you haven't heard your name, you will have a JHL Division 1. is in the space to bung the defending champion of the Mavericks. Can they pull it off for another occasion? He's got the smile on his face, he's also run a long way. So we'll wait to see what will happen as this draft unfolds. We'll ask all the teams to please settle down. The Hawks section, just behind the Hawks section, but please ask everyone to settle down. The cameras are on you. Thank you, Des. Right, let's see how many, if you can give us the retained players in the under-18 boys section.
Yeah, thanks, Ed. We'll start once again with the Hawks. They've got a late withdrawal from their side, which is John Talliard. But they've opted to retain Jodak Arnold, Michael Candy, Kendrick Duncan, Matthew Gerber, Joan Martin, Josh Smith, and Ezra Studd. Then the Griffins, they've gone with Liam Duplessis, Scott Gordon, Jethro Hardy, Jordan Lunt, Oabile Molefe, Donald, Daniel Palmer, and Julian Williams. That makes up the Griffins. Now to the Mavericks, they got Lucan Brunette, Jaden De Silva, Ethan Kapanda, Matthew McKenzie, Cole Stanbury, Milan Stipsovich, Vian Van Dijk, and then Adrian Foslu. The Samurais, they've got 7 in their ranks. They've got Peyton Gray, Josh Krobler, Victor Lowe, Ross Mountford, Connor Hodges, Ben Simon, and Rudolph Fiat. Then we go to the superheroes. They got Thomas Becker, Liam Brooker, Javi de Kock, Joshua Dubenauge, Jared Gordon Watt, Ruan Klaassen, Jason Presley, and Simi Wallace. And then the Warriors, they've retained 8 on their side: Jared Balins, J.D. Carolis, Ziad Davids, Logan Denbacher, Andrew Harrison, Conrad Kuhn, Matthew Lear, and Mateo Stipsovich.
Thank you so much. Some fascinating players in there, some very, very talented boys in the mix here. Are there any under-18 boys here tonight that are standing there? So we've got another one. Here he comes, and he's a very brave man and comes up here wearing a Mavericks kit. That's the kit of the defending champions. We'll wait to see if he's going to get selected tonight. What's your name, sir?
Richard Swart.
Richard Swart. And you got the Mavericks kit on, I'm assuming. If you had to choose a franchise over here, who would it be?
I wonder. I think Samurai. No, Mavericks.
You sure?
Mavericks.
Clearly haven't played politics long enough here. We'll wait to see if the Mavericks will select you. The bum's got his glasses off, but his hearing's certainly fine. He's now looking towards his right-hand side. Tell us about yourself. What position do you play?
Mainly goalkeeper.
Mainly goalkeeper. All right.
I have in 1 or 2 practices tried field. I think a large goal player would do better.
All right, so definitely a goalkeeper. Is that your family at the back over there?
Yeah. My dad.
And your sister's also a goalkeeper?
Not my sister.
Not your sister. Not your sister. Okay, so who is she then?
Kayla. Not going out yet.
Would you like to go out with her?
Yeah, of course.
Just say that again. Alright. You do know there's a little coffee shop here next door? You gonna buy a coffee later? I don't wait to sit. And do you know her mum's in the house as well? Her mum is sitting here as well. Her mum likes you?
Well, I don't know.
Mum's giving you a thumbs up, I suppose, because he looks that innocent. We'll go there. Alright, goalkeeper would like to play for the Mavericks. We'll wait to see the signs. You clearly have played for the Mavericks before. Which age group was that?
Under 16.
Under 16. Alright, we wish you all of the best. Let's hope you get selected here tonight. Say your name one more time before you run away.
Richard Swart.
Richard Swart. Let's see if Kayla gives you a round of applause. Richard Swart making his way across. Kayla certainly applauded him there. And now he's blushing more than Kayla. Into the draft we go. Back to business, as they say. Mr. Hackner smiles as well. The leading man in the industry is in the house. And I think he deserves a massive round of applause. He's the man who takes the world's best pictures, our official photographer, the leading man in the industry, Mr. Hackner. Can we give him a round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen? For all those teams, Shay, you included, for all those that did not applaud, you might not receive pictures this JHL season. To the sporting superheroes, you first up, round one. Can you take us away? Heroes, you up first.
Rafael Masbadolu.
Raphael is the call. Raphael, and I'll let Lindsay say the surname. Round one pick. Approved. We go to the Hawks for their round one pick.
Andrew Aruka. Andrew Aruka.
Andrew Aruka is the call for the Hawks. Andrew Aruka. Josie Warriors, your pick please. Round one.
Chris Murray.
Chris Murray, the call for the Josie Warriors. Chris Murray.
Yep, happy.
Approved. Central Summarize, your pick. Round one.
Andrea Clerihu.
Andrea?
Clerihu, sorry.
Clearview. Okay. Alright, approved. Andrea approved for the Summarize. Griffins, your pick. Round one.
Lesego Caesar.
Lesego Msize. Lesego Msize. Approved. Mavericks, your pick. No pressure.
Ivan Potma.
Say again, Ivan?
Ivan Potma.
Ivan Potler.
Potma.
Potma. Ivan Potma is the call. Ivan Potma approved. Mavericks as the defending champions, you get to go first in round two.
Give us Sean Mary.
Sean Mayring. Sean Mayring, the call for the Mavericks.
Happy.
Approved. Griffins, your pick. Round two.
Ruben Hasbrook.
Ruben Hasbrook. Ruben Hasbrook.
Happy.
Approved. Summarize, your pick. Round two.
Jean-André Favre.
Jean-André Fervey. Jean-André Fervey, the call for the Summarize. Approved. Warriors, your pick. Round two.
Nyobe Pongwane.
Nyobe Pongwane. Nyobe Pongwane for the Josie Warriors.
Pongwana.
Pongwane. Approved? Yes, approved by the auditors. Hawks, your pick. Round two.
Matthew Bromley.
Matthew Bromley, the call for the Hawks. Matthew Bromley.
Happy.
Approved. Sporting Superheroes, your pick. Round two.
Iletu Bam.
Please say again.
Iletu Bam.
Iletu Bam is the call. Approved for the Heroes. Griffins, your pick. Round three.
Devin Lembrex.
Devin Lembrex. Devin Lembrex, the call for the Griffins. Lambrex approved. Mavericks, your pick please.
Alex Johnson.
Alex Johnston. Alex Johnson.
Happy.
Approved. Warriors, your pick. Round three.
Zach Okamp.
Zach Okamp is the call for the Josie Warriors. Zach Okamp.
Happy.
Sporting Superheroes, your pick. Round three.
Angelo Dimitridis.
Happy.
Angelo, what's the surname, Lindsay?
Dimitradis.
Dimitradis. Angelo Dimitradis for the Heroes. Hawks, your pick. Round three.
Zayan Jacob Menon.
Isaiah Jacob Menon.
Zayan
Zayan.
Jacob Menon.
Zayan Jacob Menon for the Hawks.
Jacob Menon.
Okay, Jacob Menon. You happy?
Approved for the Hawks. Jacob Menon will be playing for the team in pink. Summarize your pick.
Luke van Kopenhagen.
Luke van Kopenhagen for the Summarize. Luke van Kopenhagen.
Happy.
Approved. Summarize, you may get to go again in round four.
Adrian Lapsha.
Adrian Lobsher. Adrian Lobsher is the call.
Happy.
Approved. Josie Warriors, your pick. Round four.
Zachary Klein.
Zachary Klein.
Klein.
Klein. Zachary Klein.
Happy.
Approved for the Josie Warriors. Hawks, your pick. Round four.
Caden Beatty.
Caden Beatty. Caden Beatty. Approved for the Hawks. Heroes, your pick. Round four.
Diederik Martins.
Diedrich Martins. Diedrich Martins for the Heroes. Mavericks, your pick. Round four.
Gregory Nadianis.
Gregory
Nadianis.
Laniadas.
Yes. For the Mavericks.
Yes.
Happy.
Approved for the Mavericks in round four. Griffins, round four pick.
Tuduetso Molanyana.
Molanyana. Molanyana Mr. Molanyana for the Griffins. Dudetsu Molanyana to the Griffins. Into round 5 we go. Hawks, you first up.
Seb Paulson.
Seb Paulson. Sebastian Paulson is the call for the Hawks. Approved. Griffins, your pick, round 5.
Kawe Fipasa.
Kawe Fipasa. Kawe Fipasa for the Griffins. Approved. Mavericks, your pick, round 5.
Away to Sishuba.
Awetu Sishuba. Awetu Sishuba for the Mavericks. Awetu Sishuba, approved. Summarize your pick, please.
Diebo Pongwana.
So the first name?
Diebo Pongwana.
Taken by the Warriors.
Adam Lacey then, please.
Adam
Lacey.
Adam Lacey for the Summarize. Adam Lacey. Heroes, your pick, round 5.
Dirkie van der Berg.
Dirkie van der Berg. Dirkie van der Berg for the Heroes. We go now to the Josie Warriors.
Thomas Winter.
Thomas Fenter is the call. Thomas Fenter, approved. As we are about to pass the halfway mark, put your name in the comment section. Tell us a little bit about yourself if you haven't heard your name just yet. There is a massive amount of registrations for the under 18 JHL draft. If you do not hear your name, do not despair, as there will be a JHL Division 1, and details of that will follow within the next week. Josie Warriors, take us past the halfway mark, please. Strachen, Sebastian Strachen is the call, and it is approved. Summarize your pick, please.
Ben Nachel.
Ben Nachel, the call for the Summarize. Ben Nachel, approved. Heroes, your pick, round 6.
Gofaone Msagala.
Please say again, sir.
Gofaone Msagala.
Msagala, approved. Msagala for the Heroes. Mavericks, your pick, round 6. Jordan Cooks is the call. Jordan Cooks, approved for the Mavericks. Griffins, your pick, please, round 6.
Thomas McMurdo.
Thomas McMurdo. Thomas McMurdo for the Griffins. Approved for the Griffins. Hawks, your pick, please, round 6.
Ama Molemo Msubane.
Ama Molemo Nsubane. Ama Molemo Nsubane.
NTSU.
Nsubane goes to the Hawks. As we go into round 7, the Heroes are first up.
Porateng Selabohu.
Selaboho. Orateng Selaboho. Orateng Selaboho is approved. Hawks, your pick, please, round 7.
Busisa Bubaso.
Busisa Sebaso.
Mabaso.
Mabaso. Mabaso, approved by the auditor for the Hawks. Warriors, your pick, round 7. Jethro Schmidt. Jethro Schmidt is the call. Approved for the Josie Warriors. Summarize your pick, round 7.
Matthew Bromley.
Matthew?
Bromley.
Bromley. Matthew Bromley for the Summarize. Taken.
Henu Stain.
Henu Stain, the call by the Summarize. Henu Stain, approved. Griffiths, your pick, round 7.
Adam Stanton.
Adam Stanton, the call for the Griffins, and is approved. Mavericks, complete round 7, please.
Can you please give us Aman Kumar?
Aman Kumar. Aman Kumar. Aman Kumar. Not on the list, sir.
It's a bit tasty. Give us Luyanda Dondana.
Please say again.
Luyanda Dondana.
Luyanda to the Mavericks to complete round 7. Mavericks, you may go again in round 8.
Dylan Chaplin.
Dylan Chaplin is the call. Dylan Chaplin. Approved. Griffiths, your pick, round 8.
Christian Higa.
Christian Higa is the call. Approved. Summarize your pick, round 8.
Pravan Padiachi.
Pravan Padiachi. Pravan Padiachi for the Samurais. Happy? Josie Warriors, your pick, round 8. Michael Dutoy. Michael Dutoy for the Josie Warriors. Hawks, your call, round 8.
Milan van der Berg.
Milan van der Berg. Milan van der Berg. Approved for the Hawks. Heroes, your pick, please.
Kate Porter.
Please say again.
Kate Porter.
Kate Porter is the call. Kate Porter, approved for the Heroes. Penultimate round. If you haven't heard your name yet, put it in the comment section. There's a young man hoping to get a date as well, hoping to get selected. Into round 9 we go. Griffins first up.
Christopher Brennan.
Christopher Byrne is the call. Christopher Burnham. Christopher Burnham, approved for the Griffins. Christopher Burnham. Mavericks, penultimate pick.
So, Callum Stockforth.
Callum?
Stockforth.
Stockford.
Stockforth.
Stopforth. Callum Stopforth for the Mavericks. Stopforth for the Mavericks. Warriors, your penultimate pick.
Thomas Robinson.
Thomas Robinson.
Thomas.
Thomas Robinson. Thomas Robinson for the Warriors. Heroes, your penultimate pick, please.
Rehan Token.
Rehan Token. Rehan Token is the call. Approved. Rehan Token for the Warriors. Hawks. Sorry, correction. For the Superheroes. Rehan Token, approved for the Superheroes. My apologies. Hawks, your pick, please.
I'll come back to you.
We'll come back to the Hawks. They're under a bit of strain. Summarize your penultimate pick, yeah?
Cabello Mohani.
Cabello Mohane. Cabello Mohane for the Summarize. Approved. Back to the Hawks for their penultimate pick. They'll go to the auditor. Into the final round we go. Orange Army, you first up. Discussion there by the Summarize.
Luan de Villiers. Luan de Villiers.
Luan de Villiers is the call. Luan de Villiers, it approves. The Summarize have done exceptionally well in this round. Well done to them. Josie Warriors, final pick.
Alex Jonkier.
Alex Jonkier. Alex Jonkier to the Warriors. Hawks, your pick, please. Shay under strain. We go to the Heroes for their final pick.
Ruan Neo.
Ruan Neoff. Ruan Neoff for the Heroes. Ruan Neoff. Approved. Mavericks, final pick.
Rekhat Swart.
Rekhat Swart. About the big question, and I'll come across to you here as the final pick. You can wait there, you under a bit of pressure. You got picked and we're very happy for you. We'll give you a poster. Flex will make sure that's approved. Do you believe he's going to get a date before the end of the week? And that joke that he made of wanting to play for the Samurai certainly backfired. Any advice you'd give to Kayla?
Might pick another lady because
No, not that bad. Let's not go down that road. Kayla will get a bit upset with us here. But alright, congratulations to the young man. Let's give him a round of applause. He will be playing for the Mavericks as they make the final pick. He left him to sweat a bit, and I'm sure Kayla will do exactly the same. Griffins, your pick, please.
Hayden Chaplin.
Hayden Chaplin. Approved. The Hawks need to come to the auditor's table. Hawks, we have 2 more picks. Hawks, are you ready to make a pick or you'll go to the auditor's table?
Connor Morley.
Connor Morley. Yes. Final one for you, Mzansi Hawks. Come back to the table. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here at Old Days. It has been a fascinating evening. Thank you to everyone for their support. We look forward to seeing you on the Astros of the JHL. Teams will be audited and announced on social media within the next few days. Each of the teams and the players will be notified. The WhatsApp groups will be sent out. Thank you so much, Wayne. If you could do that interview on the side, I'm sure you're going to enjoy that one. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to our streamers, JYM as our sound company, and to our auditors. Thank you for joining us.